first application by the Senate that no social media post should have been made was in our favor, and there has been directions that that satirical apology should be taken down and an apology be posted in 2 national dailies. And a damages of 5 million naira was also awarded, paid to court, and it was held to be civil contempt as opposed to criminal contempt. So that's why no custodial sentence was given. As for the substantive judgment, we will still need to read the full text of the judgment. It seems affirmed that the Senate as an institution has the right to discipline its members, and though members are elected to represent constituencies, they have to behave themselves in line with the Senate standing rules. And the court only gave an opinion, an obiter dictum, what we call an obiter dictum, that the Senate should consider recalling her back. Although the reliefs are not stated, there's no question asking for suspension to be lifted because it occurred prior to the suspension. So it was more or less an obiter that she was of the view, my lord was of the view, that the suspension was excessive. So we will consult with our clients, we'll read the judgment, and we'll get back to you.
The court held that it amounts to civil contempt, and that the plaintiff is ordered to pay a fine of 5 million naira, to issue an apology to the court, and to have the said apology also published on the same medium within which the publication that offended the court was done. So basically, she was found guilty or liable of to pay a fine in the sum of 5 million naira, and she has been ordered to render a public apology. That is his submission for the issue of contempt.
Agree moon. Ihe mabo chimo obi ofodele what you eto ofodele utu na mpam maka esi ihe ba na oka icon this year bi ihe ma uta na obekele bi nda usa bia na abani tata we jide oka ni na icon ihe and the granite maybe shikpo tafa ni na ifodin from ihu to azu ihe mabo oka icon I fertilizer ofolo bele ka oka fatal vanine jide obekele wa ma do vofta bo vanine na jide do oka ni na itali shibo vanine kwashi afuwa ano ma akpa ni phone sha bia kwa na ihe icon ihe aga agwukwa na ohekwe ihe na ha takpokwala ife niile de ihe we bia hu na eziokwu we shik mme video send ori and agar ka ha vuo so that ko ha fe bo kwe ka ido gwa fa ka fish na email ajo ihe na okwa no ihe bia gwa maka destin ndị makwala keke da hụfa mal ndị ha na-akpa biko ekwe na ya aka maka ihe ha mere nke mma adịghịkwa m obu mma ha tara ihe niile dị na anụ mma no bekele wa ya mad since bo wa ya mad odiako bekele otala ahụhụ ke na fọlọ obele ọka mali ebe na mali ego ne obekele dali this year ma ha jidere ihe niile anyị kọrọ vọf takpọ ọfa niile eyi jide ọka niile akọrọ tarishikpo ihe niile dị na anụ mma ya bụ nshi nse ndalụ m unu
Weeks ago, Kano State witnessed an explosion when suppliers of metal scrap materials known as iron condemn were offloading scrap brought into the state, which claimed 5 lives and left others injured. Findings have shown that unexploded improvised devices were ignorantly hidden among metal scrap materials imported into Kano State from the northeast insurgency hit states. The State Commissioner for Internal Security, Air Vice Marshal Ibrahim Umaru retired, briefs journalists that the state government is banning the importation of metal scrap materials into the state, noting that some of the transported metal scraps contain unexploded ordnances which eventually explodes during offloading. Ibrahim notes that no business or amount of money is worth the life of residents. Hence, the directive is taken as a preventive measure to protect the lives and property of citizens.
Out of the scrap professionals coming from Yobe and the general area of the Northeast to go and bring in scraps and due to ignorance come in with unexploded ordnance, and as a result we've lost several lives, and therefore we resolve here with them that they will need to be fully acquainted with the dangers of what they are involved in, especially bringing in scraps from the Northeast. So we are in agreement with that, and there will be temporary suspension of bringing in scraps from those general areas until we are sure that the scrap professionals are fully acquainted with the dangers associated with unexploded ordnance.
This temporary ban is coming after 1 person was confirmed dead and 6 others injured following an explosion on Monday evening at a scrap yard in Dala local government area of the state. Enemona Ocheme, AIT News, Kano.